Hello, my subscribers, and anybody else who's watching me. Remember, I told you guys that I met someone and that we were talking. I invited him over. We watched a movie and everything. Well, I decided not to talk to him anymore. I just don't feel those kind of feelings for him. I really love Lune, and I don't feel like I want to be with anybody else but him. There's a possibility that me and Lune are going to be together when we see each other. Um, I've gotten so much proof already that there's a possibility that that's going to happen. I know Lune watches my videos, watches every video that I make on YouTube. He's seen me at my worst, every crisis that I've had on social media. Um, One of the proofs that I got that really proved my suspicions, it was his ex-girlfriend pretending to be his publicist attacking me on Facebook like almost 3 years ago. Um, and the reason I know she was lying, that wasn't his publicist, is like I said before, she posted in my comments some pictures and a very intimate picture of him and her, and no publicist is ever going to have those kind of pictures. So that's when I noticed she was lying. She was calling me an idiot. She was calling me crazy. She was calling me every name in the book. She was calling me a whore. She was calling me everything. And personally, I think she's the whore. I searched for her on Google and I saw her naked posting for OnlyFans. So that means that she doesn't have any respect for herself. Personally, I wouldn't do something like that. I wouldn't. One of my subscribers back then said that I should make an OnlyFans account, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to post myself naked just to get money from men. And that's how she got popular, by OnlyFans. So Lene and her were dating, I guess. She got very jealous. She only attacked me, and Lene has millions of fans. So Lene probably talked to her about me. Lene has been following me for 7 years now, since I started my YouTube channel, because I was tagging him and everything. I dedicate a lot of songs to him on my YouTube, and I dance to his songs also, and I tag him. And I know Lene keeps up with his fans on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, so I know he knows about me. So I don't want to be with anybody else. I want to be alone. Nothing happened between the guy and me. There was no sexual encounter, nothing like that. He only came over, we watched a movie, and that's it. He came over a couple of times. Don't get me wrong, he's really cute. He looks like my second ex-husband. He's very cute, but I just don't feel anything for him. And he really likes me. He said he likes me a lot. He keeps on texting me, but I keep ignoring him. So there was no sexual encounter between me and him. It was just friends. I don't sleep around. I don't see anybody, but I was seeing him, but there was nothing going on. We didn't even kiss. We were just starting to get to know each other. And I don't want to give him any false hope. I want to wait until I see Lune and see what happens. I'm waiting for him to come to Texas. So I want to wait and see what happens between Lune and me. Sometimes I do get skeptical about it, like, does he really like me, or does he really want to be with me? And then I think of all the proof that I've gotten, and I start thinking, yes, he knows about me. Yes, he likes me. He's probably in love with me. I know he watches every video that I make on YouTube. I get on YouTube to watch my own videos, and every time one of my video finishes, Lune comes on. I don't search for Lune anymore. I don't search for him on TikTok. I don't search for him on YouTube or Facebook, nothing like that. If I search for Lune, it's because I'm going to do a song from him and make a video about it. That's the only way. But I stopped searching for Lune a long time ago. He's the one that keeps on following me like crazy. There's no algorithm going on my YouTube. My YouTube is not normal like other people's YouTube. It's different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. But there's no algorithm going on. And if nothing happens between me and Lune, it's okay. I'm still going to be a fan, and I'm still going to see him in concert every time he comes to Texas. You know, I just love him so much. And if he chooses me to be his wife, I will be a full-time housewife. I will quit my career and dedicate my whole life to him. Take care of him like he was a 4-year-old. Take care of our home. Cook for him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Clean our house every day. I was an excellent housewife with my second ex-husband. He has no complaints about me. But if he chooses me, if Lune chooses me to be his wife, I will dedicate my whole life to him and be his full-time housewife. And if we have kids, I will be a stay-at-home mom also. Yeah, and try to keep a private life as much as possible, because I don't really like fame. I hate fame. I hate the famous life. I hate popularity. I don't want to be well known. I'm on YouTube, but I'm not on YouTube to become famous. I'm on YouTube because I like it. I like making videos. I like dancing. I like talking about my mental health, talking about school, talking about my family. So I'm not on YouTube to become famous. I don't like the famous life, but I think I already achieved it. I achieved fame. Fame in a way that celebrities already know about me, but not fame that I'm getting paid on social media. My classes are getting very hard. I'm stressed out. Um, that's why I decided to just dress up and make some YouTube videos to distract my mind and take a day off. I'm getting my bachelor's degree in psychology, and right now I'm taking psychology classes, and it's very hard. I relapsed. I started smoking again because I'm very stressed out, you guys. Classes are getting super hard. And I think about my kids. I think about my son, and he's going to get deployed in Iran. I know there's an issue going in Iran right now. So I'm very worried. So that's why I started smoking. I haven't seen my son in a year and a half. So I miss him. And the only thing I get to cope by smoking, and my anxiety is going high up right now. I want a cigarette right now. Just thinking about my son, just thinking about how he's going to get deployed really worries me. I'm going to start smoking. I wasn't smoking for a long time. I think I wasn't smoking for a whole month. And then I just relapsed. I cannot take the stress. I'm taking my medicine every day. I'm taking an antidepressant. I don't feel depressed. I feel stressed out and worried. When you're a parent, it's hard because you worry about your kids a lot and it never ever stops. That's one thing that I don't like about being a parent. I think about things like I'm going to die and I'm going to leave my son alone and my daughter. Is she ever going to find me? Am I ever going to see her again? Because my daughter got illegally adopted. Um, the adoption agency sent me a letter asking me if I wanted to give up my rights as a mother and give up my daughter for adoption. And I sent them a letter and I said, no, I don't want to give her up for adoption. So a few months later, the father of my daughter told me that I don't have a daughter anymore, that she got adopted. I didn't even get notified that I had to be in court, nothing. They kidnapped my daughter. I wasn't doing anything wrong when my daughter got snatched away from me when she was only 2 weeks old. I barely gave birth, and that's when I went into crisis. I went crazy. I never saw my daughter again. The last time that I saw her, she was like 6 months old. A lot of bad people have hurt me. I went through a lot of mental trauma in my life that I didn't believe in God anymore. I was very suicidal. I committed suicide in 2015 that I ended up in ICU. I took a whole bottle of muscle relaxers and I just wanted to end my life because I couldn't take the hurt anymore of not seeing my kids. And I'm a good mom. I'm an amazing mom. And I miss so many years of my son's childhood. He got taken away from me because I was moving to another state. I couldn't move him out of Alabama. And that just hurts me. And my son still loves me. My son told me that I'm an amazing mom already. He texted me that. He doesn't love his father. I don't know how his father raised him. I know he didn't throw him any birthday parties. He didn't took him trick or treating or nothing like that. When I have my son with me, I always throw him birthday parties every year. The last party that I threw him was in Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese. Um, he was 7 years old. He turned 7. And that's when the custody battle happened. I was engaged. I was not working because my fiance at the time was financially supporting me. Was financially supporting me and my son. And the judge didn't like that either, that I didn't have a job at the time. But I quit my job because my fiance at the time told me that he was going to financially support me and my son as long as I went to school. There's so many things that have happened in my life, so many struggles. I go into crisis because I miss my kids or I rebel. My mother passed away. I have my bestie to lean on. I don't talk to my brothers that much anymore. We all went our separate ways after my mom passed away. We barely see each other. We don't get together in Christmas or birthdays or nothing like that, Thanksgiving. And I miss my family. I get lonely sometimes, and the only person that I can lean on right now is my bestie. He's been there for me through thick and thin. I love him so much. Um, yes, he's gay. He has a boyfriend. He's really happy with his boyfriend. But every crisis that I've had, he's been there and try to get me help. I embarrass myself so much on social media. I have embarrassed myself so much on social media. When I hit a crisis, I start posting weird videos or I start saying weird things. I start hallucinating. There's a lot of things that happen when I go into crisis. I know that I don't want to be in my place. I don't want to be in my apartment. I'm outside all day and all night just walking or talking to people. And that gets me into trouble. But it's been a year that I haven't hit a crisis and I won't rebel anymore. I'm going to continue taking my meds. I'm going to have to take medicine for the rest of my life. And so far, the medicine is working. If I don't take my meds, I get into trouble and I start hitting a crisis. So I've been taking my medications every day. It's morning and at night that I take my medicine. But I believe in God now. Through all the struggles that I've been through, it has made me stronger, mentally stronger. I know y'all. I know I've said before that I wasn't gonna rebel anymore, that I was gonna continue taking my meds, but I wasn't very serious about it. But I'm being very serious now. It's time for me to go in the right path. It's time for me to succeed. It's time for me to become stronger in mind. With this mental illness, you have to fight it every day. It's not easy. I was diagnosed with manic bipolar with psychosis. And that's coming from the clinic that I go to, which is Tropical. Tropical has helped me a lot. I get a caseworker that comes to my place twice a week. It's like therapy. We talk with each other. We do activities together. And they're just checking up on me, making sure that I'm mentally stable and I'm mentally healthy and that I'm taking my meds. There's also a nurse from Tropical that comes once a week and checks up on me. I'm being watched, supervised all the time. And that's okay. They're just worried about me. They just want to make sure that I'm okay. I'm not supervised 24/7, but I'm supervised by them coming to my place 3 times a week. A nurse comes to my place once a week and a caseworker comes to my place twice a week. And they just want to make sure that I'm taking my meds every day, that I'm mentally stable, that I'm mentally healthy. Yeah, so I decided not to talk to that guy anymore, or to meet new guys. I decided not to do that because my feelings are not there. I don't feel anything. And yes, they want a relationship with me, but I don't want that. There's a lot of guys on Facebook that send me messages that want to get to know me, that want to be with me, but I just ignore them. I don't respond to messages. I don't respond to comments, not even on my YouTube. Thankfully, I haven't had any hateful comments like before. So I'm doing okay. But with this mental illness, it's chronic. You have to fight it every single day. So we'll see what happens with Lune and me. I'm hoping that there's a possibility that we'll be together. And like I said, I know he watches my videos. I know he follows me like crazy. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to continue doing YouTube videos. This is not the first YouTube channel that I've had. A couple of my YouTube channels have been deleted. I don't know why. They didn't give me an explanation. But I've been on YouTube for 7 years, you guys. 7 years. And for 7 years, Lune has been following me. And like I said, I've gotten a lot of proof already. I'm not just saying this because I'm saying this. These things really happened to me. Well, anyways, goodbye, everybody. And if you're new to my channel, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. Bye-bye.